Have you heard about this sentence, right? Sorry, I was mute. It's like, sorry, I was mute. But the funny thing is that I started to think into this idea a long time ago when I was like this guy. Uh, Very smiley guy, very handsome. No, sorry, it's just a joke. This core has never changed. But what changed this year is that we all became something like this. This is the pandemic version of myself. I run the digital strategy in Grupo Octubre, and I also run the media party, which is a big conference on media innovation. But the idea of doing a t-shirt about the sorry, I was mute was from 2018. I published a tweet there. 11 months later, I republished a tweet that was saying the same thing, but no one took attention. Why I was publishing about this? Because we all know how usually we struggle with communications. But then something happened. Coronavirus outbreak arrived into the world. Our world changed, and suddenly people had to stay at home, and suddenly people had to understand how to use Zoom and Google Hangouts, and everyone got mute. So that was my moment where I decided to publish online the t-shirt and start to selling the t-shirts. Basically, every time people was mute on conversation, they thought about the t-shirt and they say, look, now I remember the meaning of these t-shirts. So I decided to move forward one more step and make a global success of the t-shirt. So we opened the conference of the media party in pajama with a t-shirt that said, Perdón, estaba muteado, which is in Spanish, sorry, I was mute. And that was a spirit of the conference itself, because we merged around 2,000 people from all over the world, and the feeling that we were at home trying to understand what was going on and how the coronavirus was impacting in newsrooms made the spirit to grow all over the world. And maybe this is the picture that I like more, which is a girl with two kids trying to hear a keynote from Charo Enriquez from the New York Times. She is the newsroom developer at the New York Times. She was trying to teach us or explain us about her job. For me, is the sentence that represent this year, because this is us. This is the conference of the media party, but this has been us this full year. We can afford that. Most of the journalists can afford that, depending on the country, depending on the situation. But this situation has not been the same for all of us. A lot of local newspaper has been shrinking and closing. And the good thing is that in the opposite way, a lot of incredible audience growth drives to new users, to new subscribers. So the two things, the two moments, the two sentences has been in conflict this year. And we also learn how to read data visualizations in a way that we never expected, which is the coronavirus outbreak. But we all now understand the power of data visualization. And we all know right now the power of Zoom. Why Zoom is in the power? Because people is communicating through Zoom, and even the governor and the president of Argentina has been struggling about, hey, sorry, you was mute. So I decided to do an interrogation about, sorry, I was mute, t-shirt job. And 3 years ago, people was laughing about this, like 100% in my news nerd team. The rest of the newsroom, it was 10%. Now even my mom can reach 100% of the time of understanding the joke. And that's part of the evolution of this year, that we're all becoming global connected people communicating through Zoom or WhatsApp or Hangout. So this is the t-shirt. It is available online. I'm not involved in the business side of this. It's just a gift, and I recognize that a lot of people is always doing the t-shirt worldwide. So I'm happy to share this with you guys. I understand that this is a joke, but that's also a way to understand this particular year that we're living. So thank you very much for your time, for attending this session, and looking forward to hang out with you.